It's time for that coach for the streets. Lil Durk Federal Nightmares. Go Yayo and Sauce Walka orchestrating a boxing match. We finna talk about it, man. It's time for that culture for the streets. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tune in, tap in, log in, participate. You know what's going on. Anyway, we know what's going on with Lil Durk. He's still in federal custody, no bond. It's a lot of things, allegations going on with Durk, as far as the murder for hire, his actual involvement in a lot of stuff, right? But before we get started, I do want to say this one time because I think a lot of people forgot, but I have seen a few bloggers mention it. These last few years, FBG Duck's mom, Momma Duck, been warning OTF O Block Durk the entire time, even after the O Block case where they got the O Block 5, O Block 6, right? And they was in federal custody. She still stressed to OTF, O Block, and Durk specifically that it was not over yet. Kobe and Brick murder was going to be solved, along with other things. That remains to be seen. We will see that, but I was watching the Trenches News blog, and he was speaking on OTF Jam. And we finna get into it. Shout out to Trenches News. If y'all don't follow him, go follow him. Yeah. OTF Jam saying he ain't tell. But OTF members saying OTF Jam told.
So OTF Jam responds to Lil Durk and OTF Sloppy 5 allegations of him putting them in jail. Now, Lil Durk was arrested. Lil Durk was arrested after booking 3 flights, trying to get out the country, and 5 affiliates were arrested in Chicago. Well, yeah, 5 affiliates was arrested in Chicago of OTF, and the feds was watching them. They got phone calls, they used the OTF credit cards, they got the flight tickets, they got the footage of Rondo being killed.
And like I stressed in my live stream, right? Them videos, not the videos, but the allegations on Durk, the alleged proof on Durk being one of those 3 co-conspirators. If you got 3 rats and OTF Jam ain't the one that wore the wire, and he claiming he ain't the one that told, right? That means somebody else that was super close to Durk possibly helped orchestrate this whole fall. That's all I'm saying.
They got all this.
Not to mention the credit card thing. To me, I can't get over the fact that Durk allegedly told these OTF members, look, don't use the cards. Don't let none of these people names who involved with me come back. And they did the totally exact thing that he told them not to do. Man, the street shit is dead, bruh.
And Jam name came up. And when Jam name came up, I inboxed OTF members. I inboxed, I'm talking about members, real members, that's BDs. And they said that Jam told. But I wake up this morning to a missed call, and it was Jam people. And Jam had a message, and he got a message for everybody, man. And he's saying he's sworn, once all this over with, for defamation of character, man. Everybody got his name in 8 titles. Alright, so he says a lot of people that's out there stood that need to be reported about. And I ain't one of them. He said, why would he tell on Lil Durk? He said they said that he told on Lil Durk because he was locked up, and they think that he was mad at Lil Durk for not finding him out and sending him a lawyer. So everybody put it together as if he.
And I hate when people make those type of accusations because you will never know a nigga's purpose for doing what they did to the nigga they did it to. So if Jam is the nigga, everything they saying is the reason for him doing it might not be the reason at all. He just might not want to go back to jail. If he's the one that wore the wire.
So Jam say, man, he been in the streets longer than any one of us, man. And he said he ain't got nothing to talk to 12 about. No conversation. But OTF members, they said that he told. I seen Bezu posted. I seen other people posted with his picture in there. But he said that he didn't tell. He said that he is an official member. And before this allegation, he was. You know what I'm talking about? He's not from Lamron. He's from MTV. Everybody know Jam. Before it was all these names, people knew about Jam, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before all these real names, we know about Jam in the streets. You know? So, there's a lot of people to report about, man. He reporting about instead of him. He saying it's good. So, he talking about me. He must have seen my video and said 100K. He said he had nothing to do with Lil Durk getting jammed up. Lil Durk put his light and some hands on some steppers. And they trying to find everybody who to put this shit on. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, I said, man, what if Brick Baby ain't number 4, man?
Now, I don't agree with OTF Jam if he did say that Durk put his faith in the hands of some steppers. Because that's like dry snitching right there. So for you to be saying that you ain't telling, but you saying Durk trusted some steppers and he trusted them steppers and the steppers fucked up. That's dry snitching. So if you'll do that easily, we can't fucking rule you out, nigga. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. As far as Brick Baby done said more than enough. We know you affiliated some type of way to OTF. We know OTF has some type of relationship with not just you, but with the 60s. So that already was blatant evidence to why Quando wanted to drop his rag. You gang banging in a belief and you got faith in the rolling 60s, and these same niggas is refusing to protect you even though you are like a poster child for their gang. You represent their gang. And for these niggas not to step up, speak for you, hold you down, let you know it's some type of consequence behind messing with a member from the 60s in California. Further lets me know it was something deeper than all of this shit because your own gang didn't protect you. Nigga, I'm from a gang. I grew up loving the gang. I done did a lot of shit for the gang, including nigga bids. You develop a certain type of love. You start to look at them like family, right? But the minute they start showing you otherwise, you start feeling different. But Brick Baby insinuating that nobody can say slide for Vine no more. And all of these things curve right into what's going on right now because you see everything Brick Baby said in the past about Quando Rondo, OTF, and Durk been resurfacing, reposted, people re-elaborating over that shit because they feel like this was Brick Baby letting niggas know that Durk got back. And when we talking about bodies being dropped, niggas should nobody be stressing that and pointing the finger at who may be responsible. And I've yet to hear Brick Baby say, I shouldn't have said that. Whoopty wop, right? We ain't heard none of that. He's just still going on talking this. Meanwhile, Durk locked up. 5 other OTF members. Allegedly, they done went and raided O Block, and I guess OTF Mondo got arrested. They made 9 other arrests. Now, I seen this earlier. I don't know if it's true or not. If it is true, leave it in the comments. Let me know if y'all know about that. But that just lets you know this is finna be a long... We've been sitting here watching Thug case. Thug case then turned into a sitcom. It's entertainment now. This OTF situation ain't nothing funny about this shit right here. These niggas going to jail. Durk risked everything for Get Back. The Get Back spiraled out of control. It wasn't carried out right, and it came back to him in a form that he didn't want it to come back to him. And I continuously lead back to the Federal Nightmares video. Because everything he said in that first 30 seconds. And if you don't believe me, go listen to Federal Nightmares. The first 30 seconds, Durk letting us know that he know the feds own him. And the minute the feds realize that you know they own you, everything gonna change for you. He tried to run, that ain't work. Free Durk, free OTF, man, but it's looking ugly. I don't know if they gonna come up out of this, man. You know it ain't no statute of limitation behind this type of situation. We also know, man, it's been a lot since the whole Vaughn 4K trade, OTM, only the mob beef. It's been multiple shootings where they was trying to get at Rondo. They caught up with him in LA. The target, remember the rumor song with Gucci when Durk say, I don't want the nigga that you hit, I want the one I paid for? He paid for something allegedly, and they didn't hit the one he paid for. That don't mean it's not get back, because a nigga still took a loss. But they didn't hit the intended target. So not only did they fuck up the mission, they fucked up everything good that was going on for Durk and they self. For a moment of get back, my nigga. And that's what makes it sad. So free YB. Hopefully Quando wiggle through his situation. Hopefully Durk and OTF wiggle through their situation. But it's looking very bad. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, man. We got to get into Go Yayo and Sauce Walka because this is continuing. And when we talking about Go Yayo and Sauce Walka, we talking about two people from Texas that got a voice. Sauce Walka, he been holding Texas up because we know it's not been too many new generation rappers out of Houston that took the reins from all the Houston legends yet. Yeah, you got OT, you got OT, Mexican OT, you got just CJ Casinos and Go Yayos, but Sauce really been holding up Texas culture, Houston culture, Texas period. So you got to salute him for that. Go Yayo just came home, and I'm not gonna say Go Yayo post to hit the pause button on how he feel in his heart about the loss he took and how he feel about Sauce Walka possibly having something to do with it. We can't sit here and tell a nigga, man, don't crash out, or you tripping. When somebody lose somebody, unless you lost somebody, nigga, quit trying to tell somebody how to feel that lost somebody that they loved. Yayo out here speaking out of pure passion. He feels some type of way. It was a loss on his side, and he feel like a nigga was responsible for it. I'm not saying Sauce is. I'm not picking no sides either. Shout out to Fort Worth, shout out to Dallas, shout out to Houston, San Antonio, Waco, everywhere in Texas. The whole Texas. I love Texas. I don't even want to see this beat, but we forced to see it because these niggas can't come to an agreement. And I blame that on ego, man. Both of these niggas, like Charleston White said, both of these niggas got egos. Both these niggas ignorant. It's hard to talk to two ignorant people and get them to see the same goal and get them to agree. They gonna continue to agree to disagree. Because that's the type of dudes they is. We can't really knock them for that. Right now in your hood, you know a nigga that's ignorant. So he don't like to listen. He ain't trying to go. He ain't trying to hear nothing you talking. It's a nigga like that in everybody city, everybody hood, everybody gang, everybody clique. But because of Sauce Walka and Go Yayo, it's really a big deal. And when it comes to that, as far as I'm concerned, I just hope I hope they can orchestrate a boxing match. Yayo lead it towards saying the PBC called him to set up the fight in Houston. So I'm guessing we gonna see Sauce and Yayo do their thing or get it out the way. Even if I see it or don't see it, just them getting it out the way and being able to move forward, I'm all for that because I'm rooting for Texas. I'm rooting for Yayo. I'm rooting for Sauce. I got hip to Go Yayo first. I got hip to Sauce down the line, but I mess with him just the same. So nah, I'm not gonna be one of them ones that want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see they two sides get into it neither. It's a lot of money being made on both sides. The minute we participate in the negativity, it start fucking with the money. So what's important, the money or the smoke, man? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if Sauce and Go Yayo can squash this. Can somebody in Texas orchestrate this to be squashed? Let me know in the comments, man. It's time for that. Coaching for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint. We back in them streets. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Tap in with us later, man. We going live 6:30, 7 o'clock, man. Be there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. I'm out.